Welcome to the Star Wars Outlaws edition guide, where I help you figure out which one's the best edition for you to buy. As is classic with Ubisoft, it's somewhat complicated, but this is the easiest it's ever been. So I don't know how much you're going to find this useful or not, but if you do, you know what to do. So there are 4 editions of Star Wars Outlaws, including Standard Edition, Gold Edition, Ultimate Edition, and the Ultimate Edition Ubisoft Plus Premium, which is the same thing as the Ultimate Edition. So this Star Wars game, developed by Massive Entertainment, the makers of The Division and Division 2, which I'm a big fan of actually, promises us to experience the first ever open world Star Wars game, which I'm surprised we haven't had an open world one yet, and explore distinct locations across the galaxy. Risk it all as scoundrel K-Vess. Fight, steal, and outwit your way through the galaxy's crime syndicates as you join the galaxy's most wanted. Sounds good on paper. How much busy work will it be? How open will it be? Will it be fun? Will it be woke? Will it be de-wokeified? Who knows? We'll find out in a few days. Releasing on the 27th if you go from the Ultimate Edition, or Gold Edition up I should say, or the 30th if you go from the Standard down, even though you can't go further down in the Standard. Priced at £60 UK money, $70 for my K-Kona cousins, £95 for the Gold Edition, $110 in America, £115 for the Ultimate Edition, $130 for you guys across the pond, and finally £15 a month via Premium Plus or Ubisoft Plus Premium, or $18 if you're in North America. Let's start with the Standard Edition. So the base game is included with the Standard Edition, and by the way, we've got timestamps in case you want to skip anywhere, including my recommendation part at the end, but you don't want to do that. So you get the base game with the Standard Edition, as well as a pre-order bonus. Just realized I had a tab open, it wasn't meant to be open there, it's closed now magically. That includes a pre-order bonus, which is cosmetics essentially. It's just for your speeder and your starship. And it looks a little bit like this. Ignore this is for another tab. So the Kessler, or Kessel even, why am I saying Kessler? Kessel run-up bonus pack, that's a pre-order offer for any pre-orders, including if you're getting it via the subscription, which is the Ubisoft Premium Plus, Ubisoft Plus Premium, whatever it is. And that's basically how it looks. It's a skin. Yeah, it's skins. You know, no real big deal. Some people will love them. I don't care about skins in a single player game personally, but that's what you get with the base game, including pre-ordering this edition or any edition. That's your lot there. Now we go on to the Gold Edition, which gets more complicated, even though it's quite simple still, but we'll get into it. So with the Gold Edition, the main spice to your meal is the Season Pass. Now, of course, what we have to be concerned with this is that we don't know how the season pack is going to be, right, in terms of the pack itself and the content. But let's take a look at it, a closer look at it. I'll hold up, use my little nifty tool. We are getting, with the Season Pass, aka Gold Edition and up, an exclusive mission, Jabba's Gambit, which is, going to our arrow here, described as an exclusive mission at launch. So you'll get this right away from the game's launch as long as you have the Season Pass, or the Ubisoft Plus Premium Edition, which includes the Season Pass. So it's described as, just as Kay is putting together a crew for the Canto Bight heist, she receives a job from Jabba the Hutt himself. Turns out that ND5 owes Jabba a debt from years ago, and he has come to collect. Now, as I put here, there's been some controversy in regards to this, with articles and people suggesting that Jabba will not feature in the game outside of this Season Pass exclusive quest. Now, from research I've done, this is not the case. And it actually says it on a separate page that I copied this information from, that's in bold here. Essentially, all players will meet Jabba the Hutt in the main game, but those with the Season Pass access will gain an additional quest from the notorious Hutt cartel. So don't worry, you will get to meet the main Hutt man, the main family member of you guys. You don't have to buy the Season Pass for that. But whether or not this extra quest is worth it or good or not, who knows until we actually get into it. So that's the first piece there. Next thing is a character pack that you got to get launch day as well. This is the Kessel Runner character pack, and it looks a lot like this, almost like Han Solo style, almost. I don't know. So if you're into that, that's what you're getting with that going on, and you get one for next to her partner in crime. So the Kessel Runner character pack, again, cosmetics only. You then also get once Story Pack 1 has dropped, which will be in the fall of 2024 unless there's some delays, or it completely flops or something. Maybe they won't bother. I think Ubisoft always honored these DLC does, haven't they? As it'd be riots, as they're not everyone's favorite for various reasons of late. 2 cosmetic bundles don't have any images of these yet on the internet. I've looked around, there's nothing, so I don't know how these look. but they're going to be similar in giving you customizations for K, Nyx, the Speeder, and the Trailblazer ship. So similar to what you saw here, this is your Speeder, that's your ship, and you'll get 2 sets of skins for those essentially. One under the Hunter's Legacy, and the other called the Cartel Ronin. So I imagine that would be maybe a Japanese theme, the Ronin one maybe. But there you go, that's what you get there. And obviously the story pack wildcard. To follow from that, you'll get the Spring 2025 second story pack, A Pirate's Fortune. So we've got some information on that. Oh, and I should mention, if I haven't already, that with Ubisoft Premium Plus, the Gold Edition, or the Ultimate Edition, you can unlock the game 3 days earlier than everyone else, which means essentially the 27th of August 2024, as opposed to the 30th. Let's get some intel on the story packs. This is the most that I've got and can find on it. So these DLCs, one comes fall 2024. Fall 2024 usually means like winter, December, or stuff like that, with cold season. K is hired to infiltrate a high-stakes Sabak tournament that actually crosses paths with the notorious gambler Lando Calrissian. That's Lando, right? We know Lando. Rest in peace to Carl Weathers, bless him. She soon learns that another game is being played. Wait, he wasn't playing Lando. He was a Lando-like character, wasn't he? You know what I mean? He was giving Lando vibes. Anyway, so when this first story pack is released, season pass owners will also get a Hunter's Legacy pack, a Hunter's Legacy bundle, and Cartel Ronin bundle, which you looked up top earlier. Additional outfits for K and Nyx, plus cosmetics for K's Speeder and her ship and the Trailblazer, or the ship, the Trailblazer even. So that's when you get those that I've said already. And then we also have a Pirate's Fortune, which will come in spring of 2025, so quite a way there. Trailblazer's reputation precedes K as she runs into veteran pirate Hondo Onaka, who is looking to settle old scores with a ruthless gang of pirates, hence Pirate's Fortune. Nathan Drake will be proud. So again, we don't know if those are going to be all awesome or BS or garbage or 10 minutes long or what have you. Sometimes Ubisoft go experimental with these DLC packs, sometimes they don't. So we'll have to see how it is. I wasn't crazy about one of the Far Cry ones with the whole, what do they call it? Rogue thing. Wasn't crazy about. I can't remember what it was called. The Baz one and that. It was alright, you know. Yeah, that is what you get with your Gold Edition. So let me make sure here. So the base game, you get a pre-order bonus, which we mentioned already, 3 days early access, and the season pass, which we went through extensively already as well. And obviously, as we go up to each edition, you get all the things previous. So yeah, that's the Gold Edition. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. If this video saved your life, changed your life, or saved you some money, do me a solid and caress my like button. And if you're watching on the YouTube, then you would want to subscribe. And if you're watching on like Fellbook or anywhere else, I suppose you do a follow. I don't know, do the thing. It's usually below the video. Sheesh. And now, coming in at a very affordable $130, this silly I mean, the Ultimate Edition, which includes all the previous aforementioned things. Use the timestamps if you've been skipping, how dare you. And in addition to that, we get the Rogue Infiltrator bundle and the Sabak Shark bundle, which was spoken about in, yeah, there we go. It was talked about this in the wildcard thing, Sabak tournament as a pack. So a wildcard. So you're getting something related to that mission or that area in terms of tournaments and gambling and what have you. So it gives us some insight into what that would be related to in terms of the look and so forth. So yeah, that's the 2 extra things you get, as well as a digital art book. So this is how your Ultimate Pack skins look. Emphasis on the fact these are skins. There's no mission stuff, no pay to win, the single player or anything like that. It's just literally cosmetics. The only difference with this pack is the Sabak one specifically is the first pack I've seen of this whole entire thing that has a cosmetic for your blaster skin hype. You know, I should have put like an emoji in there or something. I don't know. Wow. There we go. So fixed. So you get like a blaster skin on there. Obviously your 2 characters get the skin, your ship gets the skin, and your speeder gets the skin. And then there's the Rogue Infiltrator one. So again, I'm not crazy bothered about skins, but I have to give you guys the information so you can make an informed decision about where you spend your $130. And that's literally what you get there. And then the only other thing you get is the art book. I couldn't find anything else on it, but hopefully you get some dope in-game and concept arts from the game. At least that's what I presume. Make it a bit bigger here. This is the digital art book, a visual journey into Star Wars Outlaws. Literally it. Don't know if there's anything else going on there. That's your lot with the Ultimate Edition. Yeah, $130 for skins. and an art book. I mean, an art book probably would be pretty dope, but skins for $30, and an art book's digital only, by the way, not physical. Okay, let's talk about the Ultimate Edition Ubisoft Plus Premium version. So essentially, this is exactly the same as the Ultimate Edition, with the addition of the fact that you also get access to 100 plus PC games on the PC, obviously, which is not bad if you finish the games within the time frame that you have it to take advantage of them. And it's obviously the cheapest entry point depending on how you run it. But that's the main difference with the Ubisoft Plus Premium Edition one, is that you are getting everything, but it's rented. You don't own the game, obviously, but you do get the season pass and the bonus Jabba mission and all the rest of it. So yeah, let's talk about which one I think is the best way to go, with best edition to buy for Star Wars Outlaws, Ubisoft's latest and greatest, hopefully. Okay, so let's talk about which edition I think you should get. First of all, who's for what edition? Obviously, if you're incredibly rich and you absolutely love skins and you just need everything, but you also need ownership, then you should go with the Ultimate Edition. It's not something that I would go for personally, but if you're that kind of guy, obviously that's the answer for you. If you're the type of person that absolutely needs to not only own your games, but you also want to have access to every quest or everything that you can have access to on this release date of the said thing you're getting, then the gold edition is the way you're going to have to go. The problem is you're paying at that point a big jump up from the $70 to $110, and the DLCs could be garbage and or very short. So you're taking a chance, but then you do get the Jabba the Hutt bonus quest, which also could be garbage. And remember, it's still in the main game anyway, not the quests that Jabba the Hutts and the gang. It's just an additional quest. Could be a good additional quest, could be rubbish. I remember with Hogwarts Legacy, the actual timed DLC mission, so PlayStation 5 exclusive one for about a year or so, is actually one of the best quests in the game. So it's possible that this could be the case with this one, but I don't necessarily think that's ever been really the case with Ubisoft's exclusive missions, to be fair. So depends, because we don't know how good it is or not. Obviously, when I do my playthrough, at least I'll do the first hour to 2 hours to give you guys a refund review. Then you'll get a better idea whether or not it's worth jumping onto this edition or going for other means. So you can buy the pass, for instance, so that you can actually experience it if it's worth doing that or not. So that's your option there if you just want to get access to everything right away, but you're not crazy about skins. You don't really care about skins, and you don't really care about digital art books. Then obviously that's your way to go, the gold edition. Still pricey though, geez, especially for a lot of the unknowns. And then we have the Ultimate Edition. Wait, did we do Ultimate Edition already? I went backwards. Did Ultimate Edition already. Scratch this part out. And then we have the Standard Edition, which is obviously just the base game. Pre-order bonus is only valid if you buy before the 30th, I presume. Pre-order bonus is just skins. So again, if you don't care about skins, there's not really any reason to pre-order before you know whether how it's reviewing and what people think about it and so forth. Base game, we don't know how it reviews at this point yet. I'm sure it'll be solid. Massive Entertainment do solid games, good games. I enjoy their Division and what have you. So in Division 2. So I think it's going to be a solid game at least. I'm pretty sure it's not an online type thing as well. So you shouldn't be getting scammed within a year or whatever with it being cut offline or, shut down or anything like that. So the base game should be pretty safe. And if you're getting the PC version, you'll be able to get some prices legitimately in other places if you need to own it. So there's that option as well. Now, if you don't care about owning your games and you're more in the rental kind of business, I think the best play is either to go for the base edition, because like I said, we don't know what's the deal with that Jabba the Hutt mission. It could be very brief, very repetitive, or very garbage. And gold edition and upwards is taking a leap of faith, especially if you're not crazy about skins. Me personally, I'm probably going to be going for the, you guessed it, it's pretty much always what I say. I'm going to be going for the $18 Ubisoft Plus Premium. Knock it out within the 30 days. And then if I want to, unless I'm playing other things, keep the subscription going if I'm playing other things within a time frame, or come back to the subscription on a later date when the DLCs have dropped to check them out if the game was good in the first place. That's what would be my recommendation. Either the base game, unless you want to take some chances, or the Ultimate Edition via the Ubisoft Plus Premium. It's a mouthful. Gosh, these names. Yeah, that would be my play. I think that's the best value, especially for all the unknown variables at this point of the recording, which is the 22nd of August 2024. So what other games would you guys like to see get the best edition treatment? Other Ubisoft games or other series, other publishers? Let me know in the comments, usually below, depending on where you're watching, I guess. And I'll put them in the consideration box. Look out for my refund review of the game, where I play the first hour to 2 hours and give you my first impressions, which will help you potentially save some money, I'd guess. That should be on the 27th. And if you haven't already, like, follow, subscribe, do all the things. I may have helped you out and saved you money and changed your life here, you lucky Jabba the Hutt motherfucker.